Oh, this is the Modal Pentatonics. Way it works. There's the A minor, C major pentatonic, C major scale. Just regular 5-8-5-8-5. It's on the C on the pinky, and A in the pointer. So that's either C major or A minor. And if we add these notes, the ring finger here, middle finger on the second string, and the ring finger. So you add your pointer finger slide on the third string. So. And then slide. And then use your ring and pointer. And on this string, you can add a pinky. But we're not going to play that major scale note. We're just going to play the notes that are in the pentatonic. And back on the sixth string, you can add your ring finger like you do on the first string. So you get this. Middle finger there on the second string. Slide here and go back up. And then ring again. And we can add the blues note. So if this is the pentatonic again, we can add the pinky on the third string. And then the middle finger on the fifth string. And put all that together, you get a major scale with your pinky there, and then the blues note here. And go up to the second position. Second position starts where the first one ends. So pinky was on 8, pointer finger goes on 8. And here's the pentatonic, 10-8, 10-8, and 9. And you can have the blues note, pinky above the ring finger on the first string. And you have that same blues note here. So you have this little. Just like you added this note in the first position, that 7th fret, you can do that same 7th fret in the second position. Slide your pointer finger down, and then go back down. So on the first string, you have the blues note, the slide note, and if you want to play the major scale, you can add your ring finger. That's the same as this note, the middle finger note on the second string in the first position. So you have all these notes. Then down to the blues scale. So we have, and then slide back down to the first position. That's a major scale, C major scale with the blues note added. If you start where you went on the second position here, the top note of the second position is the bottom note of the first position. Again, you play the exact same fingering that you just did, except you change your ring finger on the second string from your middle finger. So you have pinky, ring, pointer, pinky, ring. That's the note that changes instead of your middle finger. Then do all the rest the same. Blues note, slide note, and then the blues notes here, and the ring finger again on the sixth string. So same fingering except for that one, instead of the middle finger there, at the 10th fret in the key of C major, you have a ring finger there. That note. And you get all the same notes basically, just using one different note in that second string ring finger. And you can do the same thing up in the second position. So your pinky's here at the pointer finger's at 10, your pinky's at 13. Put your pointer finger at 13 in the key of C, and the Dorian scale. This is the Dorian scale. It's a D minor pentatonic with all those notes added, which is the same notes as C major. Okay, so if you're up at the top of that first position, pointer, on the 13th fret, now here's your second position. We had the same notes we did before. I had the blues note, and add that little slide down note. It's going to be on 12 here. And then the only thing that's going to change is instead of the ring finger in major, don't do the one here on the third string, do the pointer finger on the second string. Okay, so now you have the exact same positions. The only thing that's changed is that you add your middle finger on the second string in the major scale, and your ring finger on the second string in the Dorian scale. And then where you ended here in the Dorian second position, you skip a fret. So if you're on 15, skip the 16, go to 17, put your pointer finger there, and the whole scale starts over again, the major scale again. Oh, bad note there. Again, we're using the middle finger. It's going to sound like that. That note is not working on this guitar. Okay, so you get 3 sets of scales that cover basically every position. It's really 2 scales, just then again an octave higher. So and all these second position, you can use all the licks that you learned in the first position again up here. And then it just starts over again. Okay, so that's either A minor or C major. It's also D minor, D Dorian, which you can use for the blues. So the progressions that we have laid out for those can be either against A minor progressions, or C major, or D blues and D rock progressions. And that one single scale will work for all those keys and all those progressions. So here's a couple progressions. Let me get a looper going. I'm going to play the D blues. The thing to learn is where all the target notes are. When you're in major, first and second position. When you're in Dorian, first and second position. Get notes that you want to land on. They're different for each position. So we'll do that now in a second video.